Early hominids foraged for readily available plant-based foods. Fruits provided a source of natural sugars and vitamins. Roots and tubers offered a source of carbohydrates and sustained energy. Foraging provided essential nutrients for early hominid survival. Scavenging meat from carcasses provided an initial source of protein. Larger predators often leave behind substantial remains after feeding. Carcasses represent a valuable, albeit temporary, food resource in the ecosystem. Protein derived from scavenged meat supports growth and survival. Scavenging behavior plays a crucial role in nutrient cycling within the environment. Early hominids supplemented their diets by gathering shellfish near water sources. Insects found near water also provided a source of nutrition for early hominids. The availability of shellfish and insects near water provided essential nutrients for early hominid survival. Gathering shellfish and insects represents an adaptive strategy for early hominids to secure food resources. Open environments necessitated new food acquisition strategies. The transition to open plains required adaptations in hunting techniques. Cooperative hunting became a more effective strategy in open environments. Long-distance tracking and endurance hunting emerged as key survival skills. The development of new tools aided in the pursuit and capture of prey. Dietary changes accompanied the shift to new food acquisition methods. Simple stone tools, like Oldowan tools, were made by striking one stone against another. Striking stones together produces sharp edges suitable for cutting and scraping. The process involves selecting suitable stones and applying force at the correct angle. Oldowan tools represent an early stage in human technological development. These tools provided early humans with a means to process food and other materials. The creation of sharp edges was essential for the functionality of these early tools. Early hunting strategies involved opportunistic ambushes of small animals. Rudimentary tools were utilized in early hunting practices. Ambush tactics relied on camouflage and knowledge of animal behavior. Success in early hunting was crucial for survival and sustenance. Cooperative hunting emerged as a strategy for hominids to target larger prey. This collaborative approach allowed for more efficient resource acquisition. Hunting in groups provided a survival advantage through increased success rates. Larger prey animals became a viable food source due to cooperative hunting. Cooperation in hunting fostered social bonds and complex communication. Emergence of cooperative hunting marked a significant step in hominid evolution. Stone tools were utilized to process animal carcasses. Butchering involved separating meat from bone. Marrow extraction was another key aspect of carcass processing. The process required specific stone tools for cutting and smashing. Effective butchering provided essential nutrients. Carcass processing with stone tools was a fundamental survival skill. Food sharing among early hominids promoted stronger social connections. Shared meals created opportunities for cooperation and mutual support. Consistent food sharing increased the likelihood of survival for all group members. Food distribution ensured that vulnerable individuals, such as the young and elderly, received adequate nutrition. The act of sharing food reduced individual risk and promoted group resilience. Social bonds formed through food sharing contributed to the development of complex social structures. Early human expansion was facilitated by following migrating animal herds. Migratory herds provided a consistent and predictable food source for early humans. Tracking animal migrations allowed early humans to adapt to changing environments. Following migrating herds enabled early humans to expand their hunting ranges. The predictability of migration patterns reduced the risk associated with hunting. Consistent food supply from migrating herds supported population growth in early human settlements. Fire provided warmth, crucial for survival in various climates. Fire offered protection from predators, deterring nocturnal animals. Cooking food with fire improved its digestibility, increasing nutritional value. The use of fire enhanced food safety by eliminating harmful bacteria. Fire allowed for the processing of certain foods, expanding dietary options. Controlling fire was a key factor in human development and societal advancement. Elevated vantage points provide a strategic advantage for observation. Strategic positioning enhances the ability to locate prey within a given area. Observation from a height increases the likelihood of detecting movement and identifying potential targets. Optimal vantage points maximize visual coverage, facilitating efficient prey detection. Watering holes are natural gathering points for diverse animal species. The concentration of prey at watering holes makes them ideal ambush locations. Ambush hunting is a predatory strategy that relies on surprise and concealment. This hunting tactic requires patience, camouflage, and precise timing. Successful ambushes provide predators with essential resources in harsh environments. The refinement of stone tools, such as hand axes, marked a significant advancement in early human technology. Improved stone tools, like hand axes, directly enhanced hunting efficiency for early humans. Hand axes provided a more effective means for hunting, leading to greater success in acquiring food resources. The development of hand axes represents a key innovation in early tool-making, contributing to survival and societal development. Hunting larger game necessitated coordinated group efforts. Effective communication was essential for successful large game hunts. Cooperation among hunters increased the likelihood of a successful hunt. Pre-hunt planning sessions were crucial for strategizing and assigning roles. Specialized roles within the hunting group enhanced overall efficiency. Shared knowledge of animal behavior improved hunting outcomes. Efficient butchering techniques are essential for maximizing the yield of usable meat. Proper butchering methods ensure minimal waste of valuable resources from each animal. Optimized butchering processes increase the overall economic value derived from each kill. Effective butchering involves precise cuts and separation of different tissues for various uses. Early human groups benefited from the division of labor. Specialization allowed for increased efficiency in hunting activities. Gathering became more productive through specialized knowledge and techniques. Tool-making improved in quality and speed due to focused expertise. Seasonal movements were dictated by the availability of food resources in different environments. The abundance of specific food types influenced migration patterns. Resource availability determined the duration of stays in specific locations. Environmental changes directly affected food supply and population distribution. Coastal resource exploitation, including fishing and shellfish harvesting, provided a consistent food source. Stable food supplies from coastal resources supported the development and growth of coastal communities. Sustainable harvesting practices are essential to maintain the long-term availability of coastal food resources. Coastal ecosystems are complex and require careful management to balance resource exploitation and environmental protection. Adapting to diverse terrains necessitated innovative hunting strategies. Tool innovation was crucial for hunting and gathering in varied environments. Different terrains required specialized tools for effective hunting and gathering. Hunting strategies evolved to maximize efficiency in specific ecological niches. Successful adaptation ensured survival and resource acquisition in challenging environments. Bone and antler provided new material options for tool creation. Specialized hunting implements could be crafted from bone and antler. Bone and antler tools enabled more refined and specialized hunting techniques. The use of bone and antler allowed for the creation of tools with enhanced durability and sharpness. The properties of bone and antler facilitated the development of specialized tool designs. Projectile weapons, such as spears, enhanced hunting range. The development of spears improved hunting effectiveness. Spears provided a safe distance between hunters and dangerous prey. Projectile weapons allowed for targeting of faster and more agile animals. The use of spears led to more efficient hunting strategies and techniques. Advanced butchering techniques enabled meat preservation through drying. Smoking was another method used to preserve meat. Drying removes moisture, inhibiting bacterial growth and spoilage. Smoking introduces antimicrobial compounds, further preventing decay. The development of social structures enabled more complex collaborative activities. Communication played a crucial role in coordinating complex hunting strategies. Complex hunting strategies required coordinated actions and shared understanding. Enhanced communication facilitated the transmission of knowledge and skills related to hunting. Social structures and communication collectively improved hunting efficiency and success rates. Competition for resources leads to the establishment of defended territories. Territorial defense involves active protection against external groups. Resource scarcity is a primary driver of territorial competition. Territories provide exclusive access to essential resources for the defending group. Climate change necessitated adaptations in early human hunting strategies. Shifting environmental conditions forced early humans to modify their gathering practices. Early humans adapted to climate change by adjusting their diets to available resources. Resource scarcity due to climate change led to innovations in early human tool use. Climate change drove early human migration patterns in search of sustainable environments. Overexploitation of resources can lead to depletion and environmental damage. Sustainable harvesting practices are essential for maintaining resource availability and ecosystem health. Resource depletion necessitates the implementation of conservation strategies. Sustainable practices ensure the long-term availability of resources for future generations. Effective resource management balances economic needs with environmental preservation. The shift towards sustainable harvesting requires a global effort and policy changes. Traps and snares enabled the capture of animals with reduced human energy expenditure. The use of traps and snares represents a technological advancement in hunting techniques. Traps and snares function by utilizing mechanical principles to restrain animals. The invention of traps and snares provided a more reliable food source. Dogs provided hunters with a significant advantage in tracking prey. Canine senses, especially smell, enhance the ability to locate animals over long distances. The speed and agility of dogs aided in the effective capture of hunted animals. Dogs' ability to work in packs improved hunting efficiency through coordinated efforts. The use of dogs in hunting allowed for more effective resource acquisition. Cooking techniques enhance the nutritional value of food. Cooking denatures proteins, making them easier to digest. Heat breaks down complex carbohydrates into simpler sugars. Cooking eliminates harmful bacteria and parasites from food. Cooking softens tough plant fibers, improving texture and palatability. The development of cooking techniques significantly improved food safety. Clothing and shelter enabled early humans to inhabit colder regions. The development of clothing provided insulation against harsh weather conditions. Shelter construction offered protection from the elements and predators. These adaptations were crucial for survival and expansion into new territories. The ability to create clothing and shelter marked a significant advancement in human adaptability. Long-distance migrations were driven by the need to discover new hunting grounds. Migration was also essential for finding new sources of vital resources. These migrations facilitated access to diverse food sources and materials. The search for new hunting grounds and resources was a primary motivator for long-distance human migrations. Trade between groups fosters cooperation through resource exchange. Resource exchange stimulates innovation by providing access to new materials and ideas. Cooperation leads to more efficient resource allocation and utilization. The exchange of goods and services promotes economic growth and stability within and between groups. Intergroup trade networks create interdependence, reducing the likelihood of conflict. Ecosystem diversity drives the evolution of specialized survival strategies. Hunting techniques vary significantly based on available prey and environmental conditions. Gathering methods are adapted to the types of edible plants and resources available in each habitat. Specialized tools and technologies enhance the efficiency of hunting and gathering practices. Environmental adaptation leads to the development of unique cultural practices related to food acquisition. The interplay between environment and culture shapes the evolution of human societies. Continuous refinement of tools enhances operational efficiency. Improved tools reduce the risk of workplace injuries. Refinement involves iterative design and testing cycles. Efficiency gains and safety improvements are key benefits of tool refinement. Cooperative hunting strategies enabled the targeting of larger prey. These strategies required coordinated action and communication among hunters. Targeting larger prey provided a greater food yield and increased survival rates. Hunting dangerous prey involved significant risk, necessitating careful planning and execution. Successful cooperative hunts led to improved resource acquisition and community growth. Resource management ensures the long-term availability of essential food resources. Sustainable practices are key to maintaining a consistent supply of materials. Effective resource management prevents depletion and promotes ecological balance. Long-term planning is crucial for the continuous availability of food and materials. Implementing resource management involves careful monitoring and adaptive strategies. Resource management supports both current needs and future generations. Social learning enables the transmission of knowledge and skills between individuals. This transmission facilitates the accumulation of cultural traditions over time. Knowledge and skills are passed down through generations via social interactions. Social learning involves observation, imitation, and reinforcement. Cultural traditions are maintained and evolved through continuous social learning. The accumulation of cultural traditions shapes societal norms and behaviors. Ritual practices serve to ensure successful hunts in ancient societies. These rituals often involved symbolic gestures and offerings to appease perceived spirits or deities. Successful hunts provided essential resources, contributing to the survival and prosperity of the community. Ritual practices fostered social cohesion by creating shared experiences and reinforcing group identity. Through shared beliefs and coordinated actions, these rituals strengthened bonds and promoted cooperation within the community. Intentional landscape modification involves actively altering ecosystems. Controlled burns are a method of landscape modification. Landscape modification can favor certain resources within an ecosystem. Altering ecosystems can promote the growth of specific plant species. Landscape modification can create habitats suitable for specific animal species. These modifications can have both positive and negative impacts on biodiversity. The bow and arrow represent a technological advancement that revolutionized hunting practices. This innovation allowed for more efficient and accurate targeting of prey. The bow and arrow provided a significant advantage in hunting, increasing the success rate. The development of new technologies like the bow and arrow had a transformative impact on early human societies. Specialized hunting of specific animals led to increased efficiency. Resource utilization improved with specialized hunting techniques. Targeting specific prey optimized hunting strategies and reduced wasted effort. Specialization allowed for the development of specific tools and techniques. Sustainable hunting practices ensured the long-term survival of early human populations. Gathering practices focused on harvesting resources without depleting them, promoting ecological balance. These practices involved understanding animal migration patterns and seasonal plant growth cycles. Sustainable methods prevented overhunting and overgathering, maintaining biodiversity. This approach allowed for continuous resource availability across generations. Cultural transmission involves the passing of knowledge and skills from one generation to the next. This transmission allows societies to adapt to diverse and changing environments. Knowledge transfer can occur through teaching, imitation, and social learning. Skills acquired through cultural transmission enhance survival and prosperity. Effective cultural transmission ensures the continuity of traditions and practices. Cultural transmission is essential for societal development and innovation. Early human hunting practices significantly impacted prehistoric megafauna populations. Overhunting contributed to the extinction of various megafauna species during the Pleistocene epoch. Hunting and gathering altered ecosystems, leading to long-term environmental changes. The efficiency of early hunting techniques increased the rate of megafauna decline. The environmental impact of early human activities serves as a case study for understanding human-induced ecological change. Improved foraging efficiency allowed more time for other activities. Efficient foraging leads to a surplus of resources. Time saved through foraging efficiency can be allocated to tool-making. Additional free time can be used for social interaction and knowledge sharing. Foraging efficiency contributes to overall societal advancement. Regular tool maintenance ensures tool longevity. Consistent maintenance practices enhance tool effectiveness. Proper maintenance prevents tool degradation. Maintenance includes cleaning, lubrication, and timely repair. Well-maintained tools contribute to operational efficiency. Seasonal hunting strategies adapt to changes in animal behavior and availability. Animal migration patterns significantly influence hunting locations and timing during different seasons. Changes in food sources drive shifts in animal distribution, requiring hunters to adjust their target species. Breeding seasons affect hunting regulations and ethical considerations to protect vulnerable populations. Weather patterns impact animal activity and hunter accessibility, necessitating flexible hunting plans. Mental maps are cognitive representations of spatial environments, including resource locations. Developing mental maps aids in efficiently navigating to and utilizing available resources. Effective foraging routes are optimized by accurately mapping resource distribution. Mental mapping enhances the ability to predict resource availability in different areas. Optimized foraging through mental maps improves resource acquisition and survival rates. Food preservation techniques enable storage and utilization of food during times of scarcity. Preservation methods ensure food availability beyond harvest seasons or immediate consumption. Common preservation techniques include drying, salting, smoking, and fermentation. These methods inhibit microbial growth and enzymatic activity, preventing spoilage. Preservation extends shelf life, reduces waste, and ensures a stable food supply. Cooperative defense strategies improve survival rates against predators. Cooperation among group members enhances the ability to protect vulnerable individuals. Cooperative defense extends to territorial protection against rival groups. Increased group size through cooperation deters potential attackers. Successful cooperative defense leads to increased resource access and reduced mortality. Expanding into new habitats necessitates adaptation to previously unencountered resources. Adapting to novel environments involves overcoming new challenges. Habitat expansion can drive evolutionary changes in a species. New habitats present opportunities for diversification and specialization. Successful habitat expansion increases a species' range and resilience. Hunting skill development involves specialized techniques for tracking and capturing prey. Gathering skills require knowledge of edible plants and efficient harvesting methods. Toolmaking involves the selection and processing of raw materials to create functional implements. Effective hunting strategies increase the probability of successful kills. Proficient gathering maximizes resource acquisition while minimizing environmental impact. Adaptive strategies are methods used to cope with environmental variability and resource fluctuations. These strategies enable organisms and systems to maintain stability and resilience under changing conditions. Behavioral adaptations involve changes in actions or habits to respond to environmental cues. Physiological adaptations are internal adjustments that allow organisms to function effectively in their environment. Technological adaptations include human-engineered solutions to mitigate environmental challenges. Effective adaptive strategies enhance long-term survival and sustainability in dynamic ecosystems. The evolution of hunting technology has significantly altered the dynamics between hunters and prey. Advancements in hunting technology have increased hunting efficiency, leading to potential impacts on prey populations. Modern hunting technologies, such as firearms and tracking devices, provide hunters with enhanced capabilities. The impact of hunting technology on prey populations necessitates careful wildlife management and conservation efforts. Social organization plays a crucial role in coordinating hunting activities within a community. Effective gathering requires organized effort to maximize resource collection and distribution. Defined roles and responsibilities enhance the efficiency and success of collective hunting expeditions. Communication networks facilitate real-time coordination and adaptation during hunting and gathering. Hierarchical structures within social organizations can optimize decision-making and resource allocation. Competition for resources is a fundamental ecological interaction. Limited availability of resources intensifies competition among individuals and species. Competition can lead to resource partitioning, where species adapt to utilize different resources. Social hierarchies often emerge as a result of competition, influencing access to resources. Resource competition shapes social dynamics and population structures within ecosystems. Environmental knowledge encompasses understanding ecological systems and their interactions. This knowledge is crucial for effective resource management and sustainability. Sustainable resource management involves balancing human needs with environmental preservation. Applying environmental knowledge helps mitigate negative impacts on ecosystems. Effective resource management ensures long-term ecological health and human well-being. Innovation refers to the creation and implementation of new ideas, methods, or technologies. Adaptation involves adjustments in behavior, physiology, or morphology that enhance survival and reproduction in a specific environment. Early human lifeways were shaped by the interplay between innovative solutions and adaptive strategies. Technological innovations, such as improved hunting tools, facilitated adaptation to diverse environments and resource availability. Landscape observation involves understanding the natural environment through direct sensory experience. Experimentation in landscape learning includes testing hypotheses about environmental processes and resource management. Understanding landscape resources requires identifying and assessing the availability and sustainability of natural assets. Observation techniques include identifying plant species, geological formations, and hydrological features. Experimentation can involve measuring soil composition, water quality, and air purity to assess environmental health. Combining observation and experimentation provides a comprehensive understanding of landscape dynamics and resource management. Hunting success is influenced by factors such as hunter skill, environmental conditions, and prey availability. Successful hunts provide essential resources, including food, clothing, and tools, crucial for group survival. High hunting yield directly correlates with improved group health, increased population, and enhanced social stability. Hunting strategies and tool development are refined through experience, leading to increased efficiency and higher success rates. Tool specialization involves the development of tools designed for increasingly specific tasks. Specialized tools enhance efficiency and precision in task execution. The development of specialized tools leads to increased productivity and improved quality of output. Specialization allows for greater control and optimization within specific applications. Foraging patterns develop based on the predictability and availability of resources in an environment. Animals adapt their foraging routes to efficiently exploit resource-rich areas. Predictable resource availability leads to the establishment of consistent foraging routes. Efficient foraging maximizes energy intake while minimizing travel and search costs. Seasonal migration significantly influenced early human settlement patterns. Following migrating animal herds provided a reliable food source for early humans. Early settlements were often located along migration routes to ensure consistent access to resources. Climate change and resource availability dictated the timing and direction of seasonal migrations. Hunting and gathering practices are among the earliest forms of human cultural adaptation. These practices involve the systematic collection of wild plants and the hunting of wild animals for sustenance. Cultural knowledge, such as tool-making and tracking skills, is essential for successful hunting and gathering. Hunting and gathering societies often exhibit complex social structures and belief systems related to their environment. Resource distribution significantly influences social organization within a population. Uneven resource distribution can lead to the formation of social hierarchies and specialized roles. Territoriality arises as individuals or groups compete for control over resource-rich areas. Access to essential resources like water, food, and shelter dictates population density and settlement patterns. Social structures evolve to manage resource allocation, distribution, and defense of territories. Resource scarcity can result in conflict and migration as groups seek to secure their survival. Hunting dangerous animals involves inherent risks that require careful management. Proper training and certification are essential for safe hunting practices. Using appropriate firearms and ammunition reduces the risk of misfires and injuries. Maintaining situational awareness and avoiding distractions are crucial for preventing accidents. Carrying appropriate first aid supplies and knowing how to use them can mitigate the impact of injuries. Establishing clear communication protocols within a hunting group enhances safety and coordination. Knowledge sharing is crucial for organizational survival in dynamic environments. Effective knowledge transfer enables rapid adaptation to new challenges and opportunities. Shared knowledge facilitates innovation and problem-solving through collective intelligence. Organizations that prioritize knowledge sharing gain a competitive advantage. Environmental pressures drive organisms to innovate and adapt for survival. Scarcity of resources is a primary environmental pressure that promotes adaptive behaviors. Climate change represents a significant environmental pressure, forcing species to evolve or migrate. Pollution and habitat destruction are environmental pressures that necessitate innovative solutions for remediation and conservation. Competition for mates and territory is an environmental pressure leading to evolutionary adaptations in physical traits and behaviors. Successful adaptation to environmental pressures increases biodiversity and ecosystem resilience. Adaptive capacity refers to the ability of early human populations to adjust to changing environmental conditions. Technological innovation was a key factor in enhancing adaptive capacity. Social structures and cooperation improved the resilience of early human groups. Migration patterns allowed populations to exploit new resources and avoid environmental stress. Knowledge transmission across generations ensured the continuity of adaptive strategies. Diverse diets provided early humans with the nutritional flexibility to survive in variable environments. Technological advancements continuously reshape methods of resource acquisition. Advanced technologies enhance the efficiency and scale of resource extraction. Digital technologies enable precise monitoring and management of resource distribution. Automation reduces human labor and increases the speed of resource processing. Artificial intelligence optimizes resource allocation and minimizes waste. Sustainable strategies are essential for the long-term management of resources. Effective resource management ensures availability for future generations. Strategies include reducing consumption, reusing materials, and recycling waste. Sustainable practices minimize environmental impact and promote ecological balance. Long-term resource management requires integrated planning and continuous monitoring. Early human activities have had a long-term impact on ecosystems. Deforestation, a key early human activity, has significantly altered forest ecosystems. Overhunting and fishing led to the depletion of many animal populations, disrupting food chains. The introduction of invasive species by humans has disrupted native ecosystems. Agriculture has transformed natural landscapes, leading to habitat loss and reduced biodiversity. The cumulative effect of these activities has resulted in significant ecosystem degradation and loss of biodiversity. Cultural evolution plays a crucial role in human adaptation and survival. Cultural traits, such as tool use and social cooperation, enhance human adaptability to diverse environments. The transmission of knowledge and skills across generations is a key mechanism in cultural evolution. Cultural adaptations can lead to rapid changes in human behavior and social structures. Cultural evolution enables humans to create complex social systems and technologies that promote survival. Early human societies relied on hunting and gathering for sustenance, shaping their social structures and survival strategies. Hunting and gathering traditions fostered a deep understanding of natural environments and resource management. The development of agriculture marked a significant shift from nomadic hunting to settled agricultural lifestyles. Modern societies retain elements of hunting and gathering traditions in recreational activities and specialized resource management practices. The legacy of hunting and gathering continues to influence human behavior, social norms, and our relationship with the natural world. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated for more videos.